Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make these little mushrooms that this raccoon is holding and has on the forest pad. Okay, so you'll need a little bit of red, and I'm going to make the one that's a little bit larger so it's easier for you to see, and it's the same process, so just make it a little smaller for the little one. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just going to fold everything in towards the center for the mushroom. And I'm going to just sort of poke the center in and around. Okay, so this is going to be the underside, and then since I have this now, what I'm going to do now is sort of round it out like that and poke it at an angle. Kind of make it look like the little cap. And this red is actually a Kool-Aid dyed wool bat. The white, actually the same core wool. So it's just the core wool. I just dyed it in Kool-Aid in the kitchen. I have a quick video tutorial at my channel on how to do that. And you can make it into all sorts of fun colors. So you can just buy the inexpensive core wool and create all sorts of colors to have lots more fun. And these felt really nicely and quickly. So, okay, so see how you were able to do that pretty quickly? Okay, so I'm gonna poke the center in again a little bit more now that we got some room. And that's where the white stem's gonna go. And take time to, you know, clean up as you like, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the process. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of the core wool, I'm gonna roll it. This is actually kind of like the snout for the raccoon if you just finished the raccoon tutorial. Okay. And I'm actually rolling it as I poke so it doesn't get stuck on the foam. Okay, and the bottom, just poking it in. And here, you don't have to go very deep because you're just kind of cleaning up the ends. And especially if you're poking at this angle, you don't want to go too deep because you'll end up getting your finger. Okay, so I've got the little stem, and then I'm going to go to the top here. So there's that little hole I already made, and I'm just going to poke the stem right here. Oh, there. Okay, and so here again you can sort of clean up, so you can angle it a little bit, make the edges a little nicer. I'm actually going to poke the stem in a little bit more. So if this one's going to go into your play pad, it's okay to have the stem a little bit longer. Okay, and then you can always use your hands to sort of gently shape. Okay, like this. Poke that in a little bit. I'm not going very deep on these here. I'm just trying to fix the little bit here. Okay, so we got that little mushroom, magical mushroom, and we're going to add a little bit of white or any color you like. We're going to roll this up a little bit. Yeah, just roll it. My fingers aren't rolling too well. Okay, and then you're just going to poke it in and make it kind of circular, I guess. So I'm going to adjust it as I poke in. Poke, poke, poke. So there's one. And you would just do two more. I'll go ahead and do it since this is a short video. And you can just do it with me. And all my little and big dogs are in here, so if you if you hear any kind of a snoring, it's them. Not me. Okay, so poking again here. And you can make these white ones big or small. So I've got one more I like to make here. Okay. Okay, so there's the mushroom. And it really takes very little. And you can make as many as you like. And then you'll want to make a little one for the raccoon if you're working on the raccoon. And you want to make it look like this one. But next we will do the little pad. So the pad is going to use, all right, we'll put this aside. The pad is going to use about 0.07 ounces of wool, or about 2 grams, which is very, very, very little. Okay, and so what I'm going to do to make it a little circular is just pulling. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, maybe, okay, and then I'm gonna go in a different direction this way. Okay, I think that'll work. Like that. And then what I'm going to do, since the center is the thickest right now, I'm going to kind of make it into a little circle. I'm just poking in a circle. And just be careful this thing doesn't get stuck to your phone, so check every once in a while. I'm doing it pretty light, so there, that's good. It just came off. And then I'm going to sort of fold the edges in to make it into a circle. You don't have to have a circle pad though, of course. You can make it whatever shape you want. Oops. Okay. So the 0.07, or was it, what was it? Yeah, 2 grams of wool. That's gonna create a pad. So this foam pad is 5 by 5, so we're looking at about 3 inches, just so you have an idea. Okay, so this is about a 3-inch circle. I'm just sort of poking it in. You can do it super flat or just kind of nice and soft looking. Okay, and then you know how I like to use my hands. So I'm going to actually put a little bit of pressure and flatten it a little bit and rub it. Okay, that's good enough for me for today. Again, spend as much time as you want. You can add more or less, or not less. You can add more. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick where I want my little mushroom. I think I want my mushroom here. So I'm going to hold the mushroom in place. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of green here. So I'm just adding a little bit of fluff to make it so it's going to be easier to attach. And then I'm just going to poke it. Poke it in. So I'm just poking the base of the stem, as well as that loose green right into it so that it stays better. So loose fibers, kind of like your glue with a felting needle. You just, it allows it to tangle more and come together better. Okay, so I think that should stay. And this is kind of hard to go from the back side, so I'm gonna just keep it at that. I guess you could also use some glue if you really needed to or wanted to. And then I have some adorable little locks. I think these are sheep. And what I'm going to do is just add some decoration wherever. Oh, that's going to be cute. I'm going to put it right along here. Maybe a little bit of brown. Okay, sorry, you can't see it this way, huh? Okay, so just a little bit of brown. And more back here. So it's really however you want to make your forest pad. Okay, so here's the raccoon with the mushroom pad, and you can design your mushroom pad however you like. This one doesn't have the whole thing here. This one's a little different, just however you like. And we'll just put the raccoon right here, and you can also make a little mushroom for your raccoon. So same process as this one, just a little bit smaller, so be very, very careful with your fingers. All right, good luck, have fun, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye!